Oh my goodness, you guys, it has been a crazy few days with going to the Griffin Create, but building up to that, knowing that, HSN Craft Day was coming up, and just getting all the videos ready for that. In all truth, I still have one video to finish up for that. Actually two, now that I think about it, but one's almost done. I just started working on it, but I took a quick pause to go look through some Spellbinders things because I saw that they had launched their BetterPress. Oh my gosh, you guys. So not so much launch, it's a pre-order. I'll talk about that in just a minute. So just real quick so I can get my disclaimer out there. I'll go ahead and link whatever I show you here in the description box. Those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. I do have two staple items that Spellbinders sent in one of the other little boxes that I went through. So that I can show you now. It's just some paper and things. So those were sent free of charge from my review. So I'll show you what those two things are. And of course all opinions of my own, but the rest of it I purchased during the spring cleaning sale. Now I don't know why I wasn't, the thing is I was checking back on Spellbinders and seeing if it had shipped, and it said unfulfilled until I think midweek, and I got busy, I was doing other things, so started just making all these videos, getting ready for Create, kind of, not really. That part was actually on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, but getting ready to make the BetterPress videos, I didn't even recall it. The glue was being launched this time around, so they did send it a couple months ago, but it just launched, so I had forgotten that I had it, or that it was going to be in this show. So really fun. I guess there was other questions from some people, so really quickly. I think the only question really was how hard these are to squeeze. I think that's very subjective. I don't know. I mean, I'm doing these two, but I'm a strong young lady. I mean, it's already coming out here. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, this bottle is obviously bigger, so it has an easier squeeze time. This is a little smaller, a little more taut. I mean, these guys, you can see this one probably squeezes more, but the plastic on these are weaker. I don't know if that shows you anything. I'm sorry. This is pretty firm. Not just because the lid is on there. I know this one's always pretty firm. So, I don't know. I think, let's see if it just starts coming out if you're just tipping it. That's pretty good, actually. It's not really just coming out because it's tipped. So you do have to give it a little squeeze, and that was the smallest amount of squeeze, and there it is. I don't think it's difficult to squeeze, but again, I don't know if that's, again, super subjective. Super cute. I know a lot of you guys are like, I have so many glues, I don't need more glues. I got it. But hopefully that's something that they'll keep having. I'm sure it is, especially since they have these refills. So you can pick it up later. But I did see on the HSN pictures that it had a little label that said fine or regular, that was like in black labeling. I don't see that in here. I don't think that was in the box, something you can put on there. So that image might be, maybe just so you know, okay, this one's fine, this one's right. I don't know. But like I said, it's just written on there. So I was planning to do a live today, but this is not possible with so many videos that I still have left to release, and that I'm going to finish up to release, and then this one just to say hi and kind of make contact with you guys. I did order quite a few Griffin items. I picked up some of the items that BetterPress did not send. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was in there. I'm like, no, it's okay. I just want to let you know, I see that this, and this wasn't in the box. And I always follow up with companies that way, not because I'm saying, hey, send it to me. What I want them to know is I didn't get it. Don't think I didn't do the work, right? I don't want people to say, thinking, hey, I sent her everything and she didn't do that, So I never ask for things. I definitely don't do that. So I picked up some of the BetterPress items that, again, weren't sent over, and then Griffin things. Did I check out anything Crafts Company? I don't remember. I started shopping really late last night. So again, if you can click on my links to refresh them if you are shopping today, that'd be really great, because I know I had put out some videos early, and then yesterday, I had launched so many videos before HSN even released the items. I had no idea they were doing a $7.50 cart, and they didn't really advertise it, but it was in the fine writing on yesterday, so it's usually per day. So I shopped yesterday, but if I shop again today, it's going to be $7.50 again for whatever else I order, so which is not a huge number, so that's great. Some of the other questions. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm pretty good at measuring things for you. I didn't measure this one, the pull card, and then somebody else asked how big the house die is, the pop-up house card that BetterPress brought out, which does have a template, and I was just seeing that, and it says it in the wording, and I know, my goodness, that you've noticed that a lot of companies are kind of heading towards that, Crafts Companions putting out things with templates, and that's not our favorite, but I'm wondering, because I haven't opened the box yet, if the one for BetterPress is because of the size of it, because their machine, they always gear everything towards their machine, so we'll see if the template, or if the price of the whole thing is lower because of the template. I don't know, but I never talk pricing when I get something something for review, because that's up to you guys. It's hard for me to say, you know, anything about that. I just feel like it's not kosher, so I just don't. But that's up to you all. But this guy, I forgot to measure it. It's like 3.5, just looking at it here, by 5.5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little more than 5.5. I'm assuming it fits in a standard A2 size envelope. But the other one, I think it's geared towards A2 size too, the little pop-up house. Yeah, so I mean, that fits right in there. Obviously, I need to push that down a little bit, but it is snug as a bug in a rug right there. Okay. I'm trying to think of the other questions. Oh my gosh, the LDRS creative mask. I am in love. And you know what? I was just like really focusing on, you know, using it the way they intend with the stamps. But oh my gosh, can you imagine just putting the thing, put, you know, your mask, your paper, your mask, and then like a stencil, either stenciling some goopy stuff through it, or just color or color blends over it without stencil, like color blend and stencils. I mean, there's so many fun ways I think we're going to play with those. So I'll definitely do another tutorial on those, just having some fun in different ways. I was in love with that. The effect is so pretty. And then, of course, you know, I chose an M because I was like, oh, for Miranda, or, you know, Mom. And then I had seen the Elders Creative, like, maybe an hour later, posted their own video with the M, and I was like, well, okay, it's an M day. But there it is. I can't get over how cool this is. I am in love. I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, so a couple things. I was trying to think if there's any other housekeeping. So I'll link all the things that I ordered from HSN in case you're curious. I know sometimes people pick things up because I did and they want to see like a tutorial or however, and have it with them. Definitely picked up Anna's little like old-timey car, even though I honestly don't even know how I'm going to use it, but I love the look of it. And then the little carriage. I was like, you know what, even if I'm not doing a lot of cards like that, because like my contemporaries are kind of past that age, in a way. I guess you never know what surprise is gonna happen, but the little carriage, I thought, you know, it would be cute for like scrapbooks, right? I saw the scrapbook like Miranda stuff, the boys, you know, I have a lot of baby pictures too, so I think that'd be really cute. Or, you know, a scrapbook you're making for somebody else, to include that like as a little motif on a page, because it'll be like that big, and I think it's really cute. What else? I think that's it. So yeah, I thought this box was a review box from Spellbinders, so I didn't even open it. I could kick myself because it probably arrived over the weekend though, so I guess I don't have a lot of time to even show it to you guys, but it does have the Glimmer workshop that I'll be attending next week. The classes are free. It's just like on Facebook or on YouTube. I'll try to get the info for you guys. I have it in the description box. Along with that, the BetterPress. Let's talk about the BetterPress really quick. So you guys know my pretty much I would say love-hate relationship with letterpresses, but it's more like hate because I've had like that fancy one from, was it Lifestyle Crafts? I think, and then I think I did a busted out with it, and they're just not easy to work with. I mean, even that one, like, you had to set them up a certain way, and it was just very particular, right? And that's part of the reason I don't like them. You know, obviously the images are what they are. I think the way they developed this BetterPress though is just having the foil dies, or like impression dies that like Anna does, or like Craftsman, like all these other people have the, you know, impression dies, but like the foil dies, I would use like impression dies. I have videos on that. Also, it's something more like that. So the BetterPress is a platform that you're going to run through your machine, the machines you already have. And generally it goes through like the platinum machines, but that also means it'll go through Big Shot and some other machines that are compatible, right? That are similar. And you have the plates, and you have ink pads that are like special ink on them. So that's what inks them up. You're going to put your paper. It's very much like the foil press, I would say, but it's a better press, it's letterpress kind of thing. You put your paper, you run it through, and I'm sure it's going to be great. I mean, if it's anything like the Glimmer, like the technology they have in there, that it just works, I'm hoping. So I will have a review for you guys. They did ask us to hold back until June, because right now it's pre-order, so probably June 1st or shortly thereafter I'll have videos for you guys. But for right now, it's kind of funny, I was opening all the boxes. I have a sample, and it's literally just the because it was so early in I guess production, it's just the letterpress with like a little tote bag that comes along with it, and like some of the inks and some things. It's not like the bundle you'll be receiving, which looks really awesome. I'm just like, oh wow, because there's a lot going on with it, so it's really great as far as like inks and the things that come with the bundle, not meaning like a lot to do to get it to work now. Just, you know, the thing, the plate, put your ink, put your paper, the topper, and run it through, and I think it's going to be really great. So keep an eye out for that. I have high hopes for it. It sounds like it's been getting really great reviews from, whenever they brought it to, I guess, probably Creativation or something. So just keep an eye out, and those will be soon, but not quite yet. But I will link it right now for the pre-order if you just want to see more info about it. So the BetterPress from Spellbinders. Okay, so they did send me the Latte. This is a color, I think it launched when the other, I guess they're calling like wildflower colors, came out with like the Velvet Rose, which is my favorite color. It is sold out. You can get it in the combo pack of papers, but by itself it's sold out. So hopefully they get more of that in, because that is it's gonna be my go-to. I love it. I love the corals, and I love that Velvet Rose, and I love the way they look together. So we have that, or like Tuscan, so pretty. So all those colors that came out this last time, last month's launches, this one was one they had not sent, they just sent it along. So there is Latte, really pretty, brown. I'm liking this. It has a very soft tone. They have one called Suede, and this is like deeper than that, but I would say this is very pretty. And then these little mini blending brush sets. So this is a basic, staple item. I will definitely use these, so you'll see them coming up, but they're very cute. They're just stenciling things, and I've been doing a lot more stenciling, so I'm happy to have this. I like the way they look, and nice and sturdy, Oh yeah, cute. So they're basically like the blending brush hairs, or fibers, should I say, and so they're not super like bristles. They're not like those old school bristles. It's very much a brush. Okay, so that's that. And so yeah, as soon as I opened on the top, I was like, oh, that's my order, because the first thing I saw was these guys. Remember I told you, I was like, I need to get the Spellbinders cutter. Hold on. Okay, I'm pulling out way too many things. These kind of were stuck together from like suction for some reason. Yeah, there we go. This guy, I've been wanting to get this, and so I grabbed it in the sale. I'm just happy to have it. So basically, you just put your foil in there, and it'll keep it flat while you're trying to cut it, and you just and at the same time, I went ahead and picked up the quick trimmer replacement blades. So this feels really sturdy, you guys. Like, oh, you know what? You can use this for more stuff. I mean, unless you don't want to cut it up and stuff, but it looks like this came out a while ago. I don't know that I have to do a whole review on this, but next time I do the Glimmer, which is probably for the Glimmer of the month, I'll use it. I was gonna say, you can use, exactly, thank you, that you can cut paper in this. Look, it's a cutting mat, nice regular cutting mat, and then on top of that you have this really thick plastic guide that helps you, and then you just run these guys down, and it does say paper and foil. I honestly had no idea that you can cut paper with these, or that there was one that said paper. So I guess, like I said, there's reviews out there. Apparently I haven't seen anything about them, because I had no idea. I love that. That is so good, because a lot of times, we do have the straight dies that go along with these, and then I have to go look for them or pull out that set that had the straight die or whatever, so I just end up cutting it like on a guillotine. But how awesome is that to just put on there and slice. Okay, that makes me very happy. I grabbed some pink cutting folders. Now, what's funny about the plates, is that these are the extended for the universal plate system, which I didn't realize until right now. I just thought they were, the bigger plates. And they're pink, and honestly, I've been using mine how much all the time, how often, like, I only switched out to these. I don't even know why. I still have the blue plates that the Platinum came with. And I always cut into one, and I never cut into the other to keep this one nice and pristine. You can see sometimes things etch in there anyway, but this is the one, the reason I love this kind of material, like the tangerine one, is because it's literally like a cutting board. And how often do you replace your cutting boards? Like, I have the same cutting boards from, I think, always, like, ever. They don't really, it just, I don't know how to explain it. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, nothing happens to them. And again, people always ask me how your plates don't warp. I always use the least amount of pressure to get the job done. So the least amount of sandwich, if it cuts, great. If it didn't, I'll increase it a little bit, right? But I always start off with the least amount of shims and plates, or whatever it is that gets the job done. Generally with the Platinum 6, it's just the 2 cutting plates and the base, But with the universal system, it's a little bit different. But I just thought these were so cute because they're hot pink, so I grabbed those. What do we have here? Detailed embossing folder, and this is beautiful, called Floral, and I love me their embossing folders, so I picked that one up, a little A2 size. I think when I had reviewed these guys, I don't think I got the words that went along with it, and so I picked up the words to finish my little collection. I think they're from the Celebration collection, does it say? Anyway, it's not a puppy, but it's not a pony or whatever. I have the little box, I have the little frames and everything. I just didn't have the sentiments, so I grabbed those. This is an old school one, and I just thought it was too cute. You guys, look at the little jack-o'-lantern, very classic and lovely and adorable. And so I think I got one that had this one. I was like, I don't think I have that one, because I love the little acorns, and that's basically the reason I picked this one up. But the Spellbinders flowers are so cute. I love them so much. So there you go. What about if you cut these out of foam and then use the masks and did your own little foam stamps, you know? I was thinking, oh, that's the other thing I was gonna say about this one. What about all the things that we got from the Pirouette auto ship, or even the first Pirouette set? Guys, my allergies, oh my gosh. But like anything you have that you can do this. Even on the cover of the packaging, they did it in a much more like subdued way. Like down here, they didn't actually do some stamping, so it looked like very like gossamer. Oh, I can't even. There's so much. I just love those. Yana's Christmas sentiments, and I think these are lovely and fun, and it has like numbers. I mean, it's just really pretty. I love the font, so I grabbed those. Hot foil plates. This one's stitched alphabet. This is I have the stitched alpha A through Z. You know, these are the words that kind of help you finish them off, or just add a little something, or whatever it is that you want. So it's fun to have this. This is from Zoka Marco's Nordic Christmas. I don't think they call it Nordic Christmas. It's called something else. But either way, I love this little deer, and so I grabbed that guy in the sale. Some more sentiments. This one's Yana's Special Sentiments. And there you go. So cute. Just love this. This one's more sentiments. I tell you, I grabbed a bunch of Glimmer sentiments because I really love the way they come out. You're my thoughts, hello sunshine. So I had got the Glimmer probably a year ago now, a little more over a year ago, but I wasn't doing a lot of reviews on the Glimmer stuff because I was like, you know, I wasn't sure. I was still coming off of using basically the Crafter's Companion one that was like always like an issue. I always had to figure it out, and it was just kind of like I was afraid of it. But once I started using my Glimmer, I'm like, oh, this thing's awesome. Like now I'm collecting more of these things because I love the way the sentiments look. So this one is mini everyday sentiments. So this one's a little bit smaller, and I love that it has those dies again. And then this one has larger. It's really big sentiments on this guy. Like they're sizable. Okay, so this is the Glimmer for the workshops coming up. I did grab a couple little glitter plates, 6-inch cutting plates. These are just smaller. Basically, I think they had a whole set for it. Yeah, you can just put it on your regular platform, but you just run this through and it's quicker. You know, I don't know if it's quicker though, in my opinion, because obviously you still have to run through the thing, but maybe once you get past this, you can just pull it out, right? But just some smaller plates, and they were very inexpensive, so I went ahead and grabbed those. And I grabbed one more steel roll die because that's just how I am. This one is, I think it was on sale for $5 or whatever, the Contour steel roll die. Since I do have the larger platinum machine too, and I don't think I have a larger machine that cuts steel rolls other than the large platinum. I never had one back in the day, you know, when we were using steel roll dies more and more. But it just cuts this little card with the little notch, and I thought we can use that for lots of different things, so I grabbed that. And the workshop. So they had 2 sets, and to be honest, I should have picked it up when it had the $25 off of your order. I think I was like, oh, I'm gonna place an order. It just kept slipping my mind, so now I'm like, oh well. So I have the main die set and then the extras, and I'm gonna say this is add-on, yeah. So this is the main one that, again, you can just watch, obviously, play along, or just watch and learn some stuff about the Glimmer, or if you have your things. But they put together a little kit so you can do the exact same things they would be working on. And then they have an add-on set that was kind of extending what they were doing. So yeah, really cool. So it came with 3 Glimmers. These happen to be Satin Rose Gold, Blush, and Moon Dust. Ooh, that is pretty. I was gonna say I already have the blue one, but I do not. See, it's right next to me, and this is Cobalt Blue. Ooh, that Moon Dust. That's pretty. Okay, I know it's making my camera freak out, but there we go. It comes with a hot foil plate. So I have a couple of these. I think I have a circle and like an oval, but this one's like a cool diamond shape. So this helps you like with whatever little leftovers that you have from after you foil, like let's say you use the large foil kind of plate. You can put this and run it through, and then it'll push whatever's on that foil in this shape onto your paper. So really cool. This looks very Yana, doesn't it? But this is the Hexi Gem Blooms. Oh, I wonder why they're saying Hexi Gem. I think maybe you're supposed to use it with some of these other things. Here we go. Hexi Gem Sentiments. Happy birthday, love you more. So basically it's all on one plate, and then you have the die to cut them all out at once. I I'm super happy to have that. Some beautiful teal essential gems, and just so you know, these guys are glass. They're not plastic, you know what I'm saying, or acrylic, so they really shine. Essential Hexy gems dyes. Oh, that reminds me. Part of what was in this order was the stylish ovals like this, because again, I didn't receive that for review. They had just sent the items, and I didn't know what I was receiving, so on that one. And I was like, oh, I need those ovals. So I ordered them, and then they gave me a refund. And I was like, what? They sold out. So I'm like, maybe they're on scrapbook.com. I haven't checked, so I will check. Papers for the projects, and I'm wondering if that's their hot foil paper. They have paper specifically that's super, like, satiny smooth, but any smooth paper works really well. And then they have some of their new colors over here in the pearlescent paper, some ribbon. Ooh, some info. How cool. I love that. I didn't know it was going to come with a little info. That's cute. I'm just showing, seeing what's in there. They're telling you, get out your Glimmer system, get it ready, and all this kind of stuff. How cute. And I already have that, so there we go. Okay, so that's the one kit. And then, which is still available, I believe. I don't know if you'll receive it in time, but you can always watch the things back, right? I don't know, I would go so far as call it an event, but I'm assuming, they're gonna have a live chat and all that, so it's nice to have. A little card, big hello. It's just a plate that says that. And this one, at first I thought it was hot foil plate. So what happens is these are a die, right, with the hello. And then